Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive. Today, we're tackling something really fundamental. It's about why some businesses just grab your attention instantly.
Well, others just seem to fade into the background noise, right?
Exactly. We're zeroing in on this crucial art called positioning, often overlooked, but so important. And for this deep dive, we're drawing insights from Harsh Makwana's work, specifically Minute Mastery, Positioning Punch E01. Our goal here is simple. Pull out the core ideas to help you make your message truly stick. Make it impactful.
Yeah, the mission today is really to dissect what makes a message truly resonate. We want to look at how a really clear, urgent, and specific statement can just cut through everything else and actually drive engagement, real engagement.
Okay, so let's dive into the core problem first. The source material points out that, honestly, a huge number of SaaS websites, and you could probably say this for many businesses, are basically leaking money.
Leaking money. Yeah.
They often have, the clean visuals, modern fonts, trendy gradients. Everything looks slick.
What's professional? Confident, even.
Totally. But then, the result. No clicks, no conversions, no emotion. So what's going on? If they look and sound good, why isn't it working?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the fundamental issue, according to the source, is that the message isn't doing its job.
Okay, so what is its job then?
Its job isn't just to sound nice. Its job is to get the right person to say, wow, this is exactly what we need, that real gut reaction.
Moment.
Precisely. And to get there, the message absolutely needs three things: urgency, relevance, and specificity. Without those, you're just kind of shouting into the void.
That difference between just sounding polite and actually being powerful, that's huge. And it leads right into the first big idea from the source, positioning Law 01. If your hero section feels like a SaaS template, it probably sells like one.
Ouch. But true, right?
It really hits home, and it highlights how many sites just start with fluff, use those really generic verbs like optimize, streamline, empower.
Yeah, vague words that don't mean much.
Yeah, exactly. And they talk like internal OKRs, not like real people. It's like corporate speak, not customer speak. So let's make this concrete. The source uses OCCLawY.io as an example. Their original headline was, Amplify Growth with Compliance Automation.
Okay. Sounds all right on the surface. Polished.
Yeah, it sounds polished, absolutely. But, take a second. How does it actually feel? Does it grab you? Does it make you think, I need this now?
Probably not. It feels generic. It's forgettable because it doesn't really connect with the specific urgent pain point that someone's feeling right now. It's that fluff we were talking about.
Exactly. It lacks that sharp edge. So then Harsh Makwana came in with this rewrite for socialoy.io. Close enterprise deals without getting blocked by SOC2.
Oh, wow. Okay. Big difference.
Huge difference, right? Read that again. Close enterprise deals without getting blocked by SOC2.
Yeah, that's much more direct. You immediately know who it's for and what problem it solves.
Precisely. And the source breaks down why it works so well. It speaks directly to the buyer, who are sales-led SaaS founders. It names the pain, which is getting those big enterprise deals blocked specifically by SOC2 compliance.
And the urgency is clear, too.
Right. The urgency pipeline's stuck now. And the result, more revenue. Unblocked. It's not just fancy words. The source calls it clear positioning. Surgical, almost.
It's about hitting a nerve.
Yeah.
And this idea leads perfectly into this concept called wedge positioning.
Okay, wedge positioning. Tell us about that.
So great websites, especially in SaaS, don't just avoid the fluff. They do something more strategic. They anchor to a real scenario. They name the real stakes. They speak to a specific buyer. And crucially, they offer a concrete outcome.
So like finding a specific angle to push on.
Exactly. The source defines a wedge as the single most painful emotional revenue blocking problem.
Okay.
That your best fit buyer knows they're facing.
Right. Something they're already aware of.
That your product solves 10x better than anyone else. It's about finding that unique point of leverage where you offer a vastly superior solution to a really painful problem.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Finding that sharp point. Do we have some examples?
We do. The source gives some great, real examples of wedges in the wild.
Okay, let's hear them.
First up, Notion. This was before they got fancy, as the source puts it. Their wedge was simple. The all-in-one workspace for your notes, docs, and tasks.
Ah, I remember that. Very clear.
Yeah. It spoke directly to productivity nerds drowning in tabs. It solved that feeling of being overwhelmed by too many tools.
Okay, good one. What else?
Then there's Apollo.io, their wedge.
Yeah.
Find, contact, and close your ideal buyers.
Find, contact, close. Simple.
Right. Now, contrast that with something generic like, I don't know, sales intelligence platform to increase outbound efficiency.
Yeah, Apollo's is much clearer. It covers the whole journey.
Exactly. The source says it's outcome-based end-to-end. It talks about the whole process, not just one feature.
Makes sense. And one more.
Yep, Drata, their wedge. Automate your SOC2 compliance.
Ooh, very specific again, SOC2.
Super specific. Compare that to maybe grow with security automation. Drata's wedge names the exact certification. It focuses on automating the really painful part, and it solves it for founders who are right now dealing with procurement headaches.
So much more direct. It hits a specific known pain.
Exactly. So the next question is, why does this wedge positioning work so effectively?
Yeah, what's the psychology behind it?
Well, the source outlines a few key reasons. First, it short-circuits logic.
Short circuits logic. How so?
Because it taps into a problem your ideal customer already knows they have. You don't have to convince them the problem exists. You're just showing them the solution to something they're already worried about.
Okay, so it bypasses some of the usual sales resistance.
Right. Second, it creates emotional alignment. People naturally want relief from the things causing them stress or pain right now. So when your message directly addresses that thing they're worrying about...
They feel understood. There's a connection.
Exactly. And third, it creates mental contrast. Your message immediately stands out. It's not like every other deck on their desktop because it's not generic. It's specific to their problem. You instantly seem different, more relevant.
That makes a lot of sense. Specificity cuts through the clutter. But
Yeah.
I can hear some people listening thinking, okay, but our product does so much more than just that one thing.
Ah, yes, the classic objection. But we do so much more. The source tackles this directly. It's a really common feeling, right? Your product helps with 17 different things.
Totally. You want to shout about all the features and benefits.
But here's the hard truth from the source. The one who wins is the one who tells the clearest story. Think about Apple launching the very first iPhone.
Okay.
Did they list every single technical spec? No. They famously said an iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. 3 simple things. That was the wedge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Simple, clear, revolutionary.
It cut through everything. It wasn't about listing features. It was about defining a new category based on core needs.
So the lesson is clear then. Pick your wedge. Go narrow. Earn attention. Don't try to boil the ocean right away.
Exactly. Earn the right to tell the broader story later. And this whole idea, this positioning,
Yeah.
it's not just for your website headline. That's critical to understand.
How so?
Positioning is described as the starting point of your entire GTM motion. Your whole go-to-market strategy hinges on it.
So it influences everything downstream.
Everything. Your core positioning feeds messaging, which feeds cold outreach. It feeds your website, which feeds conversion. It feeds your offers, which feeds monetization. It even feeds your narrative, which feeds team alignment.
Yeah.
And how you define your ICP, your ideal customer profile, which then feeds growth experiments.
Wow. So if the positioning at the very start is fuzzy or weight?
Exactly. If your positioning is off, everything else wobbles. It's the foundation. Get it wrong, and the whole structure is unstable.
That really elevates the importance of getting this right. It brings us back to that SOCUI.io rewrite. Close enterprise deals without getting blocked by SOC2. The source calls it a knife that cuts through the noise.
It's sharp. It's precise.
So for everyone listening, here's the challenge, the actionable step. Look at your homepage. Look at your core message. If it doesn't make your buyer nod, flinch, or say yes out loud, rewrite it.
And to help with that rewrite, the source offers a really useful kind of swipeable formula. It's simple. Main outcome without biggest blocker.
Okay, main outcome without biggest blocker. Like the SOCUI example, close enterprise deals without getting blocked by SOC2.
Precisely. It's powerful because it hits 3 things at once. Their dream, the outcome they want, their fear, the blocker they hate, and their reality, the situation they're in. It connects on multiple levels.
That's a great practical takeaway. So wrapping this deep dive up, the core message seems to be your website, your central message. It isn't just a digital brochure.
Not at all.
It's a pitch, a door opener, a wedge into your customer's brain. And the ultimate lesson here, if it's not crystal clear, you're invisible.
Absolutely. So maybe the final thought to leave you with is this. If you really critically examine your own messaging using this lens of wedge positioning, what new opportunities might open up, not just for marketing, but maybe for how you fundamentally communicate your value?
That's a powerful question to ponder, really thinking about that single, sharpest point of value.
Where can you be the knife, not just part of the noise?
Excellent food for thought. Go apply these insights, sharpen your message, and make yourself impossible to ignore. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive.